So solid modeling is the process of building objects that have all the attributes of an actual solid objects. So by default, we are under the drafting and annotation workspace. Okay, so if this workspace is not available, okay, you can simply select this under the quick access toolbar, this double drop down arrow here. Okay, and you would like to place a tick mark, okay, before the workspace, or you can select this one. Okay, then the workspace available here will be invoked. So the drafting and annotation is selected by default. Okay, upon selecting or changing this one, okay, you have your 3D basics and the 3D modeling. Okay, 3D basics workspace provides basic tools needed in 3D modeling, while the 3D modeling environment here or workspace provides the complete set of all the tools needed in creating 3D models. Okay, so that you wouldn't be overwhelmed with these tools here, we might need to change it to 3D basics. Okay, so you have here the 3D basic uh, workspace. Okay, and we have these solid primitives. Okay, so solid primitives are the basic uh, objects or building blocks for a complex solid, and these are the box, cylinder, cone, sphere, pyramid, wedge, torus, and polysolid. And polysolid will, is used by civil engineers in creating walls. Okay, so let's try solid box later. Okay, and changing the workspace into 3D environment, you may need to use the view cube. Okay, the view cube is located on this corner. Okay, you can select the southeast corner here. Okay, and you have your views front, right, top, and so on. If you're going to select this one, left. Okay, then this is the northwest. Okay, about the top. Okay, and this is the current world coordinate system. Okay, so let us just select the southeast, okay, orientation view, or you can simply select it through here, southeast. So let us try solid primitive box. Okay, so I'll invoke the box, or you can type box. Okay, I'll just select it in the ribbon. Okay, specify first corner. So upon the creation of the box, you need to draw a rectangle or a square. Okay, so specify first corner. Let's try anywhere in the drawing area. So I'll just place it here, and I'll move it away from that specified first point. Okay, so as you'll notice, okay, so there are inputting values available. Okay, so I would like to draw a rectangle. Okay, probably for its base, let's say 100, and then I'll press the tab key to invoke the width, let's say 200. Okay, after specifying the length and width of the base, press enter. Okay, now you can move your mouse cursor. It's either up or down. Probably I'll just use the upward direction so that the height of this box will be on the positive z-axis. Okay, so let me try 150 units. Enter. Okay, so this is now the box. Okay, you can use the view orientation views using the view cube. You can select the right view. Okay, the top view probably, and that is not the top view, and the top view should be this one. Okay, I'll just go back to the southeast, okay, isometric view, and changing the visual styles, you can select it using the layers and view panel here. Okay, 2D wireframe, let's try conceptual. Okay, so you'll notice here the edges are provided, or you can select hidden, realistic view, shaded, okay, shaded with edges, and then shades of gray, sketchy, okay, and then wireframe or x-ray. Okay, then let's go back to 2D wireframe. Okay, so you'll notice I haven't set up any layers, so I haven't provided any units. Okay, so these are the concept when using or creating solid primitives. Okay, again, let us try to create another box. So I had invoked the box tool. As you'll notice in the command line, box tool is invoked. Okay, then I will create the base, let's say 100 by 100. Then after specifying the values, press enter. Then you can move your direction of the height. It's either going down or going up. Okay, so I'll just select upward direction, let's say 150, or let's say another value of 200, and then press enter. Okay, then let's select front view. Okay, this has a height of 150, and this is a height of 200. Okay, let's go back to the southwest isometric view. Okay, and then let's try to add layer. Okay, so I'll just add a layer. Let's say not pyramid, let's say cylinder, and it's continuous. I'll just change the color. Okay, then I'll just close this one. Then I'll just select the cylinder layer. Okay, so let's try to create a cylinder. Okay, so as you'll notice, specify center point of the base. So the base of a cylinder is a circle. Okay, so probably you need to draw a circle using a center radius uh, method. Okay, let's specify the center point, and then you provide the radius, let's say 55. Enter. Then the direction of the height, it's either downward or upward direction. So I'm still using the upward direction on the positive z-axis. Let's say the height of that cylinder is 125. Enter. Okay, then I'll just change that visual to, let's say, realistic. Okay, so the color of each object depends on your layer. Okay, so notice we have created this box using the layer of the default of cat. Then the creation of the cylinder is used by the cylinder layer. Okay, let us add more layers. Let's say pyramid, then cone, sphere, let's say torus. So add another one, just wedge. What are the other? Okay, torus, cone. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Okay, that should do it. Okay, I'll just change their color. Let's say this pyramid is yellow, and the cone, say green, sphere, say blue, torus, and wedge. So I just close them up. Then they are all available here in the layers and view panel. Let's try to create a cone, okay, using the cone layer. So cone, So you'll notice here in the command line, specify center point of base. So the base of a cone is a circular, similar procedure when we draw or create these cylinders. So specify center point of the base. And as you move away, so you'll notice the center radius circle. So I'll just provide 100 radius, enter, and then specify the height. Okay, 180. Let's try 180, then enter. Okay, so that is how you create a cone. Similarly, let us change it to, let's say, pyramid. Okay, so notice that pyramid here has a four-sided base. Okay, let's try to create specify base. Okay, so specify center of the base, just click anywhere. As you'll notice, it is specify base radius in the command line. Okay, or you can use it to inscribe if you want to. So you need to try to explore it on your own. So I'll just prepare 50. Then by pressing tab, you can change the height. Okay, oops, pyramid specifies base, then 50. Okay, then I'll just press enter, then the height, say 120, enter. Okay, so this is the default creation of pyramid. You can indicate the number of sides by selecting the pyramid tool. Before specifying the base, you need to indicate the number of sides. I'll just click the sides option here in the command line. Then the default is 4, so let's try a different value. Let's say octagonal pyramid. I'll just press or input 8, enter. Then specify center, I'll just click anywhere. Then let's try 70 for the radius, and then enter. Then the height, okay, let's say 150, enter. Okay, so you can change the number of sides of the base by selecting sides. Then let's try let's say 7. Specify base, let's say click here anywhere in the drawing area, then you provide the radius of the base. Okay, let's say 45, then enter, and then you specify the height. Okay, now let's try sphere. Let's change it to sphere layer. Okay, so under command sphere. Okay, so just sphere, then specify center point. Okay, then you provide the radius of the sphere, let's say 35. Okay, and then call this wedge. Okay, wedge is creating the base first. Specify first corner, so it should be a rectangular. Wait, so I'll just select the wedge layer, then invoke the tool. Then you first need to create a rectangle for its base. Let's say 200 by 50. Okay, then enter. Then you specify the height, so let's say 150. Okay, so you need to practice creating these solid primitives. So let's try now torus. Okay, torus, let's say torus. So specify center point of the torus. Okay, and you provide the radius, let's say 200, and then press enter. Then now for the second radius, that is the radius of the tube, so let's say 50, enter. Okay, so these are the solid primitives. Okay, you can change the views using the view cube. Okay, select them, then you can also press the shift and then press hold mouse wheel. Okay, so that you could rotate in any direction. Okay, so you can also change the visual styles. Okay, when you select any of these, all of those objects will be changed to that styles. Okay, shaded. How about wireframe? How about X-ray? Okay, and also I'll just go back to a realistic view. Okay, and then southeast isometric view. Okay, zooming in, zooming out, still the same, using your mouse wheel. Pressing hold the mouse wheel, that gives you pan, and then press hold mouse wheel, then together with the shift key, that gives you a rotate orbit. Okay, then I'll just go back.